my dear friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all doing very well and I hope you're stitching a lot during this time. And let me show you my latest purchases. I've been, can't say good girl, but I needed to buy some stuff, so I did. And first of all, we had great discounts on our online cross-stitch stores in Ukraine, and I got something which was like really ridiculous prices on eBay, and I think maybe some stuff they reprinted. Anyway, there are some cross-stitch kits from Lanarte I really wanted for a while, and I've got them. So here two beautiful Indian girls, and first time purchased this girl as a gift for my dear friend, and then I decided while we have great discounts, let me get it to myself. So I've got her, but she is on Ada, which I kind of was a little bit disappointed, but same time for this price I can replace with other fabric. I have lots of linen here. Still, I don't like to do it because you had an option to buy on linen, but they did not mention it was on Ada, and I was purchasing her before and she wasn't linen. Anyway, second girl is on linen, and they're not big. They're not big. I'm now more into smaller designs because I have lots of big cross-stitch kits, designs, charts, everything. I would like to stitch something smaller in between. If I'm buying something, I would like it will be smaller than I stitch usually, because first of all I don't have enough space on my wall, second of all time I need to stitch it because I don't like just buying stuff, and third of all in between stitching big designs it's always fun to stitch something small and achieve the result. So my third kit from Lanarte is Saturn Moon, and she's also tiny, and on the back you can see threads, and the whole kit is very light. Number of this kit 34847. There is similar girl, and there is a printed fabric as well. I would like to open and see how big is the fabric, if you don't mind. It's very easy to open actually. And another girl I don't really like very much. I don't know why. Maybe I'll get it, but not now. When I stitch, look, very few threads. She's okay. Let me see. I hope I won't start it. It's, yeah, she is not big at all, which is great. As you can see, just here. It's like Nora Corporate Fairy I just stitched. Amazing, you know, because I love small designs now. It's more possibility that I will complete it with always huge chart, like it will be yeah, it's very hard to say on chart because the chart is huge. Well, she's obviously tiny, she's not big. Let me see if they have her here. Yeah, I think this one, no, this one is big. This one is really big. I saw her stitched. But there's another one similar, Saturn Moon, the same girl but in different pose, and she's much smaller. I mean, she's not as pretty as this one. This one is cute. She has a cute face. Another one, I'll think about it because I saw her for sale, and I'll think about it. Also, they're not pricey because they're tiny. Okay, next thing I've got Jasnan. Jasnan, you know, I'm a big fan of Jasnan pins, and now I'm slowly buying some cross-stitch charts with embellishments always, because I enjoy stitching them. And also they are bright enough for me, and they're something I would like to have. Love the sampler. There is another sampler I bought, but it's in the United States. There are 2 more reprinted charts from this series. They're coming to me as well from Ukraine. They're here already, and if you are a big fan of these charts, just released their 2 out of print designs. You can get them better now because they were like limited numbers. I think one chart was 250 copies, another was 300, and also they have a slide coming together with the chart. The slide is okay, it's not like they're the best one, but still okay. I got this chart slide. It will be for my winter designs. It's very, very pretty. I have not opened it yet. I'll open in front of you. Okay, one part. Now it's another one. Just don't want to make noise. It's always this is standard Jasmine slide. It's pretty. I have them few. Whenever I have a chance to buy, I buy. Yeah, looking great. So I'm happy because I saw it on Ukrainian online store. I have not seen it before. Well, I'm happy I have it now. Because you know, just then they are very limited, always, everything limited. So if you like something, buy straight away. There is another roll. I think it's out of print now. And I got on Facebook group in Ukraine. We have Ukrainian Facebook group where it's like stash and load, where people all exchange their kits. This roll I was thinking to buy, not to buy, and then I imagine on my table somewhere. You know, I'm now into this kind of small designs where, first of all, I can complete it in a couple days in between my big designs. Second of all, it's nice to see something inspiring you, like my pin cushion. I like you very, very much, and I completed it in a couple of hours, and I always look at this pin cushion and I'm happy. I'm happy I have it, and I'm happy I've stitched it. And I can't explain to you, there are different kind of happiness when you finish huge design or when you finish something small. And I think together it's working very well because you know that when you stitch something big you will not have finished for a long time, so in between you can have one small design and be happy that you're not wasting your time, something like that. I hope I explained to you this very well. So let me see the back of the chart. There are DMC threads, and there is a wick floss, which I think I will be able to replace, or whatever I have I will find out, because I don't want to just order one floss. It will take me a year to get it. Here also Belfast Linen. I think this piece will not fit because I saw one lady, Ekaterina, she lives in the United States, but she has her floss tube in Russian, and she said the same story was with my other one. But I'll figure out. Maybe I will take smaller count, then this will fit. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I have smaller count. Next thing I bought DMC flosses, and there is a kit. You know why I bought this, and when we had that release, I'll show you the cover. I have some needle minders here. I was thinking to throw away this box because I don't need another box in my stash. I'm trying to minimize my stuff I have, and I was thinking to throw it away because I don't like to keep my flosses in this box. I have another storage place for them. And this is special moulinet from DMC, new colors, 35 of them. Lots of people now buying them because of one design. You know which one, you know what I like. You know me. Yes, I'm gonna start new Eliana. I'm waiting for her. Oh, she will fly, I hope, in a few days to me. And I ordered her from Under the Sea Fabrics. Hopefully I will get her safe. I'm really worried about it because when I want her very much. I can't explain to you how much I want her. And I just try not to overburn myself. I'm trying not to look at sell group on Facebook. Still I'm looking at because we all stitch her on different fabrics, but I just don't want to see the stitches, because if I'll see a few more times Eliana, something will happen to me and I will not like to stitch it, because will be no exciting for me. I like to stitch something which I will discover step by step, and when I see it on pictures, I then not as happy to stitch as in the beginning. Anyway, I'll stitch her sooner or later. I'm not gonna rush myself. I want to enjoy first of all, and then everything will be alright. After this video I will remove all these threads. They're on some plastic. Oh, it's nice actually. I could put it no, I'm not gonna remove it and I'm not gonna put anywhere because I'm gonna stitch new Mirabilia. So anyway, this box will be a storage for my needle minders, which is all needle minders, not from Kim, but another ones I really like as well. And I have it, and maybe I'll store here something else. And yeah, I'm happy that I found a solution what I'm gonna do with this box, because I wanted first to buy threads without this box, but some stores here, online shops, they don't have all the numbers. Some places they have like 3 threads, another one 5. Anyway, to buy a box it was more expensive than just threads alone. I think because DMC decided to make that precious box. Anyway, I bought Mirabilia charts as well for my collection, and slowly I'm editing some charts to my almost full collection, almost, because there are still stuff to buy, and step by step I'm getting them. And unfortunately the company putting them out of print as fast as we can buy them. That's why I'm getting them. And this one is the Scent of Old Roses, MD number 54. As you can see, she has some glass beads and chronic and rainbow thread, whisper. I remember Lisa stitched this design. When I saw first time in her video this beautiful lady, I was wow, because I never liked her. Again, I'm not a big fan of this background, but now I'm fine with this color. I like mermaids in this color now more than what I chose, I think. But if I really would like, I will stitch it in the original background. And this lady, I'm thinking on what to stitch. I'll think maybe I'll stitch on Laurel as I recommend. Next chart is 340, and this design number 37. Got lots of DMC threads, chronic, mill heel beads, and additional floss for back stitch. Anyway, this is very pretty design. I like it very much because of the wings and because of the ladies and because of the modern tea party. Tea for 3. 3 for tea. Yeah, it's beautiful. I've seen a couple of finishes, and I'm really looking forward to stitch this design. Another design is Christmas wishes. Well, this is mostly for my collection. I don't know, something I don't like in this design, something I like, but I love all the Noras. I'm a huge fan of her designs, but some designs I like less than others, and this one I'll stitch when all the other will be stitched, because I would like to have in my collection, and maybe while I'll be stitching I'll change my mind. But I like background here. It's very I think Victorian style or vintage. I like it. I like kids, but I don't like his dress here. Sorry who likes this design, but again, sometimes I dislike something and then when I stitch I like it very much. Same happened with my horses. I hated them. Like really, it was something like I'd like stay away from this design, and then I stitch it, you know. Anyway, to see this design in person could change my mind. Lots of DMC threads, mill heel and Crayon metallic. They advise you to stitch it on 32nd natural linen. We'll see. But I like this background very much. These columns and kids. This design, guys, I just discovered it, and I like the fabric. I like maybe 50% I like the original background, and sometimes I would like to change similar color just with hand-dyed effect. And this one, same like my Gypsy Mermaid, I would like to stitch on this background. This is a Cottage Garden Fairy MD36. I think she's out of print now, I'm not sure. She got lots of DMC, lots of mill heel, and Crayon as well. Look how much Crayon she has. Again, let me show you here closer. I love this background so much. This is like one of my favorite colors for the background. And look at her wings. Wow, she's gorgeous. I can't explain to you. I love her this part, and yeah, the dress is amazing. I did not look at her before, but now when I get the chart, I'm like, wow, she's beautiful. The linen she stitched on called chestnut linen from Wichelt Imports, or you can stitch on Belfast Light mocha. But I like this color of the background very much. Another one, and she is kind of companion, because she got wings as well, and also she would look good with my Lily of the Woods, and also she looking good together with this one. So maybe three of them, they will complete each other. I don't know. It will be nice to have them all on my wall. This one is, I like this part. Also, I like her wings. They're beautiful. And Nora's branches as well. She knows how to do that. This is the Woodland Fairy MD67. Lots of DMC, lots of Crayon. Just count how much Crayon she has. And mill heel. Yeah, she's like, she should be shiny. I'll show you her closer, just to see her hair, full of beads, her wings, just gorgeous. And I like this hair background as well. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this background, but maybe a little bit fresh blue linen, hand-dyed blue linen will be better for me. Because maybe you like it, I like different stuff. And another one, she's very simple. If you're talking about her threads and beads, only 4 beads and that's it. The rest are DMC threads. Carrying Wings, the name of this chart, MD73. Recommended linen is Natural Light 32nd or Belfast Light Mocha. But your dress is amazing and she reminds me of lavender and lace. There is something, I like her wings as well. I saw her stitched in Mirabilia retreat. I never like pay attention to her, but when I saw her on Mirabilia retreat, and she's not big, I like, wow. I wanted to stitch her since that time. So I'm so happy to have all these charts in my collection. And I hope you will see it stitched soon. Well, for now I don't have any plans, but next year I have to make plans. I'm thinking now about my future plans already, believe me, because this year almost done. In my mind, I completed this year. Anyway, I'm happy to share my purchases with you. Guys, I'll show you quickly my fruits, because we here in Ukraine it's very limited amount of fruits we can get. So today we went to the market and I saw these apricots and like, I remember the taste of apricots, but let me tell you, here in Ukraine we have great quality of fruits and vegetables, tomatoes, believe me or not, but we've traveled all over the world. I live in few places on this earth and I've never tasted better quality of tomatoes and cucumbers. Even strawberry are amazing, but some people from Finland told us that strawberries in Finland sweeter than here. Anyway, I'm not arguing that, but rest. Oh, I'm not a big fan of fruits, but vegetables I love so much. So I love apricots because they are good for your skin. I like just the taste of apricots, but these ones are from France and they don't taste like at all. Like you eat them, you don't have any taste. I was really disappointed because I was thinking to stitch some Mirabilia. I'm stitching Mirabilia now, and I was thinking to eat some apricots instead of candies. Unfortunately, they don't taste like zero. So I got some. What did we buy? We bought some oranges, mandarins, and they're amazing quality. I don't know from where they brought them. Oh, but now it's not a season also for apricots. What I was thinking about to have in beginning of the May, great quality of apricots. They're still blooming somewhere. Anyway, just wanted to share with you something. And today is very, very hot here. We're wearing t-shirts, slippers, and it's gonna be rain now. I have chestnuts from my window. I might will show you now. They're blooming as well. In Kiev, they're blooming at the end of the month, and it's Day of Kiev in Ukraine. And there are different colors. When you walk on Hryshchatyk Street, you see them all, and it's one of the best time to come to Kiev, end of May. Great weather and chestnuts blooming. It's like their picture on all the postcards. My bouquet. And all the background here, as you can see, I'm stitching. Very active, my mermaid. And yeah, this is what I was talking about. I want some stuff, like tiny stuff for my table. I want some cedar cover, and not just that, I want some bag. Or actually, I want to tell you something. So I've got this one from Russia, from Moscow, from Formula. It's like Expo, and I want to stitch a little tiny bag, 1/1 on very small count of I think guess, or maybe 56 or 60 count. If they have 60 count, I would love to stitch 1/1. Just want to have something really small so I can stitch, and I'm seeing myself walking with this little bag. It's very fancy now and it's trendy, and maybe you have any ideas, and I will appreciate if you will send me some pictures of charts on my Gmail or on my Instagram direct messages, so I can look at them and maybe buy if I like it. I'm dying to stitch this bag because it's summertime now, and maybe I will not be able to make it this summer. Then I can stitch it for next year. So here are trees, chestnut trees from my window. I don't have the best view, but I like them very, very much. The whole street full of these trees. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you.